Hello, welcome to the Delaware County Daily Times. Anthony SanFilippo, Jack McCaffery, here in Buffalo, New York, following Game 3. Philadelphia Flyers, Buffalo Sabres, Eastern Conference Quarterfinal. Flyers win this one 4-2. Jack, we're here in front of a picture from the old Buffalo-Philadelphia playoff game. Michael Grosek scores the game-winning goal. Sean Burke flat on his back. You wouldn't have seen that if Brian Boucher was in goal like he was
As
tonight, right?
I keep saying, Brian Boucher is my man. But you know what? He really stood tall tonight. It was a little bit controversial the way they had to go about bringing Leighton back, and they had Boucher and Leighton, which is a familiar goaltender rotation from last year.
Right.
But boy, did Brian Boucher play well tonight. And it wasn't just so much that he made the 35 saves, but the way he made them. He stood tall. He was calm. We were around this team all day. There was a pressure building on this team. There was an irritant. There was a grouchiness. There was a problem today. Brian Boucher, in my opinion, Anthony, relieved a lot of that pressure just by the calm that he showed tonight. As a matter of fact, the players talked about that in the locker room.
Absolutely. He had, at the end of the first period, Buffalo got 12 consecutive shots off. He stopped all those. Then he also had the big saves in the third period on a 5-on-3. But most importantly, at that point, he had a puck go off of his mask.
Yeah.
And in the middle of a 5-on-3 power play, he flipped the mask off to do some work on it and to give his penalty killer some time. Savvy move by a veteran.
It was, and it didn't go unnoticed in the dressing room. They were laughing, they were smiling, but they said, listen, there was a problem with the strap. I suppose there was. It did give the defenseman a breather at that time. Again, a calm, professional, big league move that you were not going to get out of Bobrovsky.
Peter Laviolette tends to push a lot of the right buttons.
Yeah.
Not that he had much of a choice with the forward with Noto getting hurt, but putting Nick Jerdev back into the lineup tonight, Jerdev scores the game-winning goal. It's like he can do no wrong sometimes.
He's a very, very good goal scorer when he's on his game, and that was a big-time play by him tonight. He almost had a shorthanded goal following that as well, so he gave them a big lift. Special
teams comes through, another power play goal, killed a bunch of penalties. Flyers really starting to look better on special teams.
They had to get Carter going. He got it going with a power play goal. You saw Laviolette take Carter aside during the morning skate, talk to him. You saw the result.
Well, that'll be it from Game 3. They'll be back on Wednesday, Game 4, here in Buffalo at HSBC Arena. We'll be back, too. For Jack McCaffery, I'm Anthony SanFilippo saying thanks for tuning in.